Welcome to another episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Anthony Cayucci.
Then they sent me to Guam, which is our first, the closest U.S. soil to Japan. Sent me over there on Japanese airline, nice airline.
Do they put you around other Americans once you go there?
Where, Guam?
Yeah.
No, I was in a hole. I was in a hole, you know, like solitary confinement type of thing.
Yeah.
But fucking 150 degrees, no air, fucking just horrible, hot. And then I finally get a shower. Check this out. I get a shower. I'm like, I need, because I'm sweating my balls off. Guam's hot. Guam's hot.
I'm sure.
And you're in a fucking cement cell. I get a shower. Guard takes me to the shower, and the fucking water, you could cook fucking ramen noodles in this water. That's how hot it was. I'm boiling. Yeah. I'm boiling it, and I'm in the hot. They had no cold water button. Now that was just to fuck with you. So I'm over there taking the water, trying to throw it on me to rinse off because it's so goddamn hot. So that was the joke. I was only there for, thank God, 10 days, and then off to Miami.
So when they put you on the plane to come back to Miami, was there other Americans with you?
Oh yeah, all the time. I was on a regular airplane. And you wouldn't believe how many convicts are actually on these planes. So what they do is, we're the first one on. You get on the back, no one sees you. They put you in the very back row, and you got your clothes on and you're handcuffed, but they cover your handcuffs with like a t-shirt. So you're sitting there, and you got two guys on one side, one here, three in the front, other guy. So you're surrounded by other agents. They're just dressed normally. And
there's other convicts too there.
Well, at this time, it was just me, because when you're coming from country to country, they usually don't have many. It's usually just one.
Yeah.
I did, when I finally hit Hawaii, there was 7 of us when I hit to Hawaii, because they collect people from all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
And we went through the Hawaii International Airport, but we were all handcuffed together. But at the end, I had to go to Miami. One guy had to go to California, and we all split up. But I was the only one. But they put us on regular airplanes with everyone else, put you in the back and cover the handcuffs.
So your case was out of Miami?
Yeah.
So what happens when you get back?
Well, when I get back, they say either you plead guilty to 10, or we're going to take you to trial and give you 30. Fuck, you can't win. My attorney goes, look, you're not going to win. I go, why? He goes, because of your dad. I go, what do you mean? He goes, your dad said so much shit about you on those fucking tapes. It's like the John Gotti fucking Sammy the Bull tape, right? But it wasn't, he didn't mean to do it. He was just talking, he was bragging. The guys needed a few hundred kilos. He goes, and this is someone he knows, friend of his. Oh, my son, forget about it. He knows the Colombian.
Oh, man.
He can get, how many you want? You want a fucking 500? You want a boatload? He's talking like this, and it's all on tape. He goes, my lawyer goes, even if you're innocent and the jury hears this, their dad talking, he goes, I can't beat this case.
Their dad talking about, you're like, what the fuck, man?
Like, fuck. He goes, if it wasn't for your dad talking, he goes, we got a shot. Because I wasn't anywhere near the drug transaction when it went down. Nowhere near it.
Wow.
No.
So what were your charges on that case?
It was, what do they charge you with? Possession with intent to distribute. I don't know why they call it. Yeah, with intent. I did distribute. So, when the Fed, that's the way the Feds name it. When I got my state charges were trafficking, but federal charges are possession with intent to distribute, and then some conspiracy charges.
So then when you go to prison, right?
Yeah.
From there, once you accept your plea and all that, because they didn't give you bond or anything. You stayed in jail once you came back, right?
Want to hear something funny? They actually did give me a bond. They gave me a $10 million bond. And I'm thinking to myself, first of all, why? Why would you give me a $10 million bond? Fuck, who's going to come up with $10 million? And not only on that, they wanted to know where the money came from. You just couldn't come up with $10 million. They wanted to make sure it was legit money. Not one of your drug dealer friends. So there was no reason. I was like, what the fuck the bond? I ain't getting out. There's no way. Yeah,
that's crazy. So how was your time in prison? Like, who were the people that you associated with and all that once you went there?
When I when I first got arrested, I was in the building for about 9 months. That's before you get sentenced, and you're waiting to see the evidence, the discovery, and waiting for all the bad news. And I was on 7 West. Now, 7 West, which is quite odd, is the fucking floor for the crazy people. It's actually legitimately crazy fucking people. So I'm on this fucking floor, and I see Natty at Passero, the guy that was here doing the videos with me. He was there. Mm-hmm. Joey Flowers, Joey Rotuno, he was in the book. He was the guy, the capo that I had the sit down with, the beef. He was there, and there was hold on one second here. Hey, Ma.
If you have any things, I could edit this too.
Okay.
You know?
Shut the fuck up. Okay. So I'm on 7 West, and it's me, it's Joey Flowers, it's Anthony Passero, and then that crew that killed that girl, the Gambinos. I did a video on it a long time ago. I was fucking around on the sofa when COVID came out, but these guys killed this poor girl, a stripper, and they stuck her in the box.
What happened? You want to explain that story? That sounds like a good one.
Oh, it's a really good one. This poor girl, she's a dancer, right? Just a stripper. And she's dancing over here at one of these titty bars. And the Gambino crew down here had, was it Freddie Massaro, and Tony Pep was the capo, but he was actually in Atlanta at the time. He was in Georgia. He had nothing, like sitting in Georgia. Massaro's down here in South Florida with his crew, Ariel Hernandez, another guy by the name of Sonny something another. Now, I thought Sonny was Italian. He was a redheaded Jew. He's fucking shocked the shit out of me. So you got Ariel Hernandez, Sonny, and another guy named Fat Charlie, who was the pizza. He was the pizza guy. The original story was Hernandez went to this titty bar. I think it was the Dollhouse. I keep fucking the names up. Anyway, it was a titty bar. So Hernandez goes to the Dollhouse and picks up this dancer, and then takes her back to a hotel room. Well, while he's there, he ends up choking her and kills her. All right.
Oh,
now,
God.
His story was it was rough sex. He choked her by accident. That makes sense. Okay. It makes more sense to the next fucking story you're going to hear. Okay. Either that or he was a fucking complete nut job and he was a sicko, right?
Yeah.
So now Hernandez is with this crew, Freddie Massaro, Tony Pep, and the other fucking Gambino clown crew they had going on down here. So he's got a dead girl at this hotel room. So what's he do? He picks up the phone and calls his boss, Freddie. He says, Freddie, I got a fucking problem down here. Well, Freddie goes down there and you got a dead body. Fucking Freddie picks up the fucking phone, and what does he do? He calls Tony Pep. Tells him, and now he tells the capo, we got a fucking problem. Basically, I think the capo says, you fixed the fucking problem. If it was me, Freddie should have popped fucking, what's his name, right there on the spot. And that would have been
man. You got everyone involved with the bullshit.
You're taking everybody down because you were the last one to be seen with the girl, taking her out of the strip club. He's not even a made man, right? He's not made. He's a Cuban. He's never. No, down here you got all types of fucking guys working shit. But he was making money. So Freddie decides that, all right, well, he's going to call Fat Charlie, the pizza guy that cooks pizza at his restaurant. I think it was called Eastside Mario's on Sunny Isles. So he calls Charlie, come on down, bring your truck. And this is where it gets good. They got a giant stereo box in the room because they were running credit card scams. You know, they had fake credit cards, fake driver's license, fake cashier's check, and they would go and buy whatever merchandise they wanted, and then turn around and sell it.
Yeah.
So they got a giant stereo box where they stick her in the stereo box, right? Then they stick her in the back of the truck and they drive her ass down Alligator Alley. Now, Alligator Alley is, I don't know, 100 miles of sawgrass on both sides and alligators everywhere.
And no lights or anything out
Nothing.
there, right?
Not then. Not then. Now there is, but not then.